Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. Really bright, nice, sunny blue day. So that's good. Which means the grass is going to start growing with nice sunny blue days like that. So it actually already is growing. Oh, grass. Oh, grass. But anyways, today I guess we're going to convert to mower mode. And I've already got part of it off from the other day. I took off, where did it all go here? The drive shaft for the blower, sweeper. That's what this thing is, drive shaft. I also took off this piece here. And it comes off nice because gravity works in your favor. Because this thing's pretty heavy. And yeah, she dropped off pretty nice. It's the getting her on is the hard part, which really sucks. But anyways, if you remember, I'm trying to remember too, we have to change these mount plates here to the other style, which I've got hanging up over here, I do believe. Yes, we do believe. Got those hanging there. I'm gonna have to remember now which way they go. Can't remember. I might have to cycle back through one of my other videos. Like, I've done videos on this before, and I don't really know why I'm doing another one. I know you guys like it and everything, but it's pretty much the same process every time. So I guess I can do it right here. Figure out which one goes where. Now these plates here are on the outside, and these ones I do believe go on the inside. Why John Deere did that, I don't know, because the 4110, was it the 4110? I think so. Two tractors before this one. It was the same plates for both. Once they were on, that was it, you were done. But it's different, I guess. With this mount piece over here. So all the mower stuff's over here. It's different with this piece here. That's where, no, this end here. This goes on the mower end, way down below. And then this locks in on those plates. Yeah. Pretty sure that's right. I have to kind of re-educate myself every time I do this. So, but so I'll have to put those plates on. Make sure that thing is gonna lock in the right way, and then we have to put on these lift bracket arms again. And they're not usually too bad, but they're still not really fun. And this bar here, I don't know why. There's a bar that goes through here that keeps these two together. They've got cotter pins on both sides for some reason, and washers. For some reason, those pins come off, and that bar falls out, and you don't really notice it until you actually look at it. So all it really does is keep the two bars this way and not, you know, one this way, one that way kind of thing, right? It's really annoying, and I don't know why it keeps doing that. And even this here, you can see like this one here is starting to get kind of shoved out. Like it's wearing through. There you go, right there. That's what happens. So we should probably put a couple of new pins into this thing before we put her together, but I might have to squeeze that with something there too to get that, because there's a lot of pressure on there. But I mean, those pins are not hardened, I guess, but that's what happens. They you know, the movement and stuff eventually just cut through it, I guess, and goes nuts. But, and there was another problem I was having here too. Yeah, this wheel here, we'll look at that after. I have fixed this thing like 15,000 times, and I don't know exactly what's happening, but it keeps popping through and coming off. Now I'm not too sure where I've put the wheel. I know it was right around here somewhere. Somewhere, there's a wheel somewhere. Oh crap. It's around here somewhere. I know it's not too far. I'll probably find it once I pull stuff out of here. But yeah, so this one keeps, like you can see, it's like keeps shearing off and it's only plastic. Like the wheels are, these wheels are plastic, so I don't know. The wheels are around here somewhere, I'm sure. The wheels on the bus are around here somewhere. But anyways, we'll find her, I'm sure. And if not, I've got some spares, I do believe. Yeah. But okay, so what do we got to do? We got to get these plates off first. Put these other plates on, and yeah, get those on the right way, I guess. And I need an 18 mil socket on my impact and a wrench. Okay. Into that for a few minutes. Just barely get started and they're pulling in. That's okay. I'll have to go see what they're wanting to do today, and it's a Friday, so they're probably not going to do too much. That's okay. Understandable. But yeah, that's gonna put my schedule back a little bit now, but I kind of expected them. I knew they were coming, so I kind of hoping to get at least the plates on, but didn't get that far yet. So anyways, had to wait for my air compressor to spool up and get all going and stuff, so that's all right. We'll go see what they're up to, or I'll go see what they're up to, and hopefully I can get back and do this after. Okay, so that might be a little shadowy for you guys. Boy, guess that's gonna have to be. Sorry. But anyways, here we go. We're going to take off the side first, and the air is on. So we might all of a sudden hear. Okay. Sound like the gun's quite hitting hard enough. I might have to make another line just for the front here instead of running it all the way through the back, and you know what I mean. Okay, so this one here is a little tighter. Oh, maybe need to put this up. Huh? There we go. Hasn't been open for a while, I guess, which is a good thing. That means it hasn't broken down. It's nice too because I can check the oil without having to put the hood up. Okay, so that can come off. Now, now I don't know why. For some reason I always do this the wrong way every time. I know these have to go on the inside. I think it's that way. I think that is right. Yeah, looks sort of rightish. Sort of rightish. If not, well, the gun goes the other way too. Well, this kind of sucks that I have to do this every year, but oh well, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. It's a little bit of a nuisance, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so that can get cranked on. Where are you? Gun works pretty good, but should have a direct line, I think, because it's running from the compressor through that line into the other tank, out of that tank to the hose reel, through that hose reel to this hose reel out here, and then out to the gun. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, that should lock onto the thing there. That should lock up on there. I think that's right. Okay, you just gotta switch the wheels, because I can't get in when the wheels crank like that. Okay. Let's maybe put these on the other side here now. All right. Now these ones I always put the threads that way because your hand's in here and you got the extra meat in there from the bolt that might smack your hand off. So that's why I put them that way. Ow, that hurt. We're good. Glad that pipe's no longer. I might not have got her. Might even switch the tires today too. Put my normal ones back on. Although I do like having these on for the extra weight because these are loaded with the windshield washer stuff. I do like that extra weight though. For when I'm pulling the trailer with the dirt. Gives you a little bit more front balance, but I could leave the mower deck on if I wanted to, you know, and do my digging, do my pulling the dirt away with the mower deck on. That adds like another 400 pounds underneath, so it's not so bad then. So we got to do this, and then underneath put the bars up and hook them onto the brackets that are already underneath there. Okay. Oh crap. What the heck happened there? Oh boy. The wrench went underneath the frickin' bolt. There we go. I've never seen that before. It's got a big flange on this nut. No, frickin' wrench. The wrench went underneath. All right, I guess we'll set you up there somewhere. We got to put these lift brackets under here now for the mower lift. And they're not too bad. A little bit of a pain, but not too bad. There's just a lot of pinch points on them. Oh, I was going to replace those things, wasn't I? Maybe I better do that first. Hang on. I'll just put some new cotters in those. Alright, we're going to put some new cotters in, just because they do wear out. And I got to shrink this a bit here, so I can get it loose. Sound like they're good and hard, but they're not. What about a hammer? Oh dear. Lots of fun. Never a dull moment. Ugh. Still don't think I got it. Stop moving, you turd. Ugh. Not much holding it, but just enough. Probably just doesn't want to let go. Dirty thing. I wonder if I could actually cheat here for a second. Well, it's definitely solid as bending that pin. Holy crap. There we go. Get out! You rat. That one is actually probably pretty good stuff. So I don't know if I can put any heavier dutier ones in there or not. That's gonna have to be about it, I guess. Oh well. Usually once a year I gotta redo them. Silly as it is. Okay. Oh. This is actually looser, which is strange. Oh! Okay. Make sure I don't run over those stupid old ones. Whoop. Put the new one in. Need a little bit sticking in out. And we're good. Okay. Okay, let's get you back underneath. Alrighty. We're good. Oh dear, so under here we gotta hook these into, I don't know if you can see it on the side or not. There's a little bit of a bracket here. All the entire motor weight hangs off of these things. Which is silly, really, but it works. You know, good for about 5-10 years and they start wearing out. But anyway, other side now. Oh, hang on a second. I think I put that on upside down. Yes, I did. I sure did. Happens. I don't know if I can flip that under there. No, I have to drag it out again, I guess. what happens is there's a couple of hooks. A couple of hooks on these things that grab the mower deck. Then you hook in the little pins on the deck onto these things. That's better. Nothing's labeled that way. They don't label nothing for you. I presume it was in the instruction manual, which I got in there, but I'm not getting that out every year. Okay, let's go do that side. This side. Oh, dirty thing. Good. Then we got to fight with the 3-point hitch arm stuff. Oh, that is installed there. Okay, we're gonna try to fix this wheel again. I found the wheel, and for some reason, I don't know why, it keeps shearing off the washer. And I have yes, I have yet to figure out why. I don't know. I don't know what size that is. 15 probably. Ugh. I should probably just replace this whole shank, because that's where these things break too, is where this piece mounts into this piece. Okay, so I have replaced this one with a washer many times, and I still don't know why it's doing it. Okay, so I got a washer that fit on here, and I got one that fit on there, and it still sheared it off. Washers are pretty thick. Now, what happens is the nut's on there, of course, the washer goes wherever, and the wheel just eventually, and then it's laying out on the grass somewhere, right? So I've been out many times to find it, and I found it every time, but it's like, what the crap? So I'm gonna go grab some more washers. We're gonna try this again. Okay, so what I did on the other one was put that on. It's good. I put one of these big ones on. It's good. I put that one on. I'm sure it was that size. It doesn't look like that's gonna fit. Now these are a lock nut. Like they're squished on the top part here. I don't like how tight that is. I think what I did, well, geez, I don't know. Ooh, because I can't just put this on here like this, because it'll roll around and it'll pop right off again. So it's like, really? Come on now. So that's frustrating me a little bit. But maybe what I'll try, wish I had a washer this size with this hole that size. Maybe I custom made that one before on the other wheel. Because what I've got on the other one is a great big one like this, and what looks like one this size. But that's not going to work. That's not going to work either. So, and technically that should stay on there, but I bet you, I'm going to do it this way. I bet you in no time I'll be like, oh, broke the wheel off again. That still spins, well, better. It's not touching, right? It's only mounted on the actual stub where this is still got play. So we're good, but I'm still not happy with that. I don't know. We'll try her. I'll grease her up out here. I gotta do some greasing next here. Okay, this is the fun part. But not really, because first of all we gotta put her down. Second of all, we gotta take out the bar here. Put it back in after. Okay. Now this is the fun part. I know I've gone over this before. I have to take out these pins, and then there's these great big long pins in here. I don't know if you can see that even. Try to get you in a bit more. This big long pin that goes through to the final drive housing right into the frame of the tractor. It has to come out, and the stabilizer shortening adjustment link has to come off too. I went the right way, didn't I? See, I only do these once, so sometimes I can't remember. I think that's right. Now, I don't oil these things or grease these things because right now they're a little dirty, okay, but they're not caked in stuff and caked in all that gooey crap that would make that great big mess, right? Now, if I can remember right, this has to go on here. And this link goes back on the outside here. Get her all lined up. And we're good. That one's on. Wasn't too bad. Now, that's why I don't grease these things or lube these things, because you get all the crap getting in there and stuck, and then you won't have, these things will start seizing up on you. You'd have to take them apart all the bloody time, and they actually don't come out. You have to take the wheels off to get those pins right out, because they'll hit the inside of the rim before they'll come off. So yeah, that's sort of the downfall. That's why I don't lube them. They don't come from factory lubed, so we'll just get it all lined back up again. That's this one's been a little more of a pain, but there we go. Line back up. Whew. There we go. So how these things work now, when I put my 3-point hitch up, it grabs onto those brackets and lifts your mower deck up. But there's another lift point there, or another point there that it's starting to flatten it out and rub it off, and I'll have to weld that back on and smooth it back out, because then that changes your lift pattern, right? But anyways, for now, she should be good. Okay. So before I forget, we'll just put this back on here. I hook the trailer to when I'm towing the dirt away. Oh man, I just broke that pin. Really? These things are a nightmare to try to get back into. They must have some special machine to squash these things back together. See that? I've got the little spring clip out of it. Well, I'll have to get it in a vise maybe. Well, I got her, fixed her, just testing it out. Yeah, it still works, and it friggin' hurts. Okay, it's greasy time. Hopefully I got enough left in my grease gun here. So it squirts out pretty quick when it's in volume. So this is a pretty cool gun. It does. Maybe they all do it. I don't know. It does a volume, so it squirts it out a lot fast. Or if you got a stubborn one, you can turn it to pressure, and it squirts the pressure out really fast. Or sorry, the pressure is like increased. So I like the volume one because you don't need a whole lot of squirts. This one's always tricky to get here. Good. We'll get this one here. Oh, I gotta put my chute on after too. Grease the wheel that we fixed. And keep that thing on there. Some spins. A little more because it was pretty dry. It's pretty good. Get this one here. A little caster. Oh. Spinny part of this wheel. Should be good, and we'll get these wheels over here. Oh no, this is the one we fixed, sorry. Oh, of course, I just ran out of grease. Out of grease, I think. Felt like it was maybe an air pocket. Yeah, I'm out of grease. Okay, gotta reload. Okay, well, I don't know if some of you maybe have never seen how to reload a grease gun. I'm going to show you how to reload a grease gun. First, you take this off. This is where the tube is inside. Now, this grease gun's been weird. It's always been weird. It's hard to get it back together. And to get the little plunger to go back through the tube. But anyways, you got to pull this plunger out and that your tube out. Pull the tube out. So that's, of course, empty. Now, you got to pull the plunger thing right down. There's a little locker thing like that, so it locks her back. So your plunger thing's way at the bottom there now. Oh, it's got a dent in it. Hopefully it still fits. Probably will. So, you gotta pull this cap off the end here. Try to save some of the grease. That goes in. No, sorry, wrong end. Take that cap off. That goes back in your Dewey, like that. And I just have trouble screwing. Oh, I think we got her. Sometimes it doesn't line up quite right. Now this is the part I've had trouble with this gun. Sometimes it works. It worked good that time. Other times it doesn't get lined up and you gotta kinda, and then, you know, juice her. So, okay, so it'll take a bit sometimes to get, maybe, yeah, see we're squirting grease out, but we're not pressurizing. Some air bubbles in there. Yeah, it's pretty good now. And you could take it all apart and put that back in, but it's not. I'm not doing that. So there we go. We are reloaded. Now, some of them, this one doesn't, but I think my air one does. It's got a thing, looks like a big grease fitting on the top, and you can actually from another machine, I guess. But I don't have that. So, anyways, let's go finish greasing. Okay, I can't exactly remember where I was, but I think I was on this one here, the one we fixed. That's right. That's pretty good. She's got grease pouring out, but we'll give her some spinning. Get that grease around on that bearing a bit. Ah! Oh, it just flung off and hit me. That's pretty good. Try to get this guy. little castery thing. And that is it. She's very well greased. Okay, let's lay her down and see if we can hook her up. All right. We got some scrapings off there from last year. I didn't get off. Thing is bloody heavy, let me tell you. Okay, I guess we can get a tractor. And this is a drive over deck, so this is pretty awesome if you've never seen this before. Bolts that go through the mower deck here that grab those hooks on the arms, and that should be pretty much aligned up to fit those bars through, the little clip things. I've had issues with those too, where the spring pops off. It's just another whatchamacallit behind there, right? Sometimes this thing here is a little tricky. Had some issues too with this. It just gets hooked on the deck, and these are supposed to come up here. Lock in those carriers there. Supposed to come up and lock in. There, we should be good to lift now. Everything's all good. Yeah. And we can put these down. When we drive or when we mow is hook on the drive shaft. There. Now we should be good. We'll get you back on the tripod here. We'll give her a spooling up and see how things are sounding. Sounding pretty good. I got to adjust the one side though, it's hanging a bit low, I think. But I think overall she's good. Now we just have to install our whatchamacallit down here for the discharge side and take our little plate off for our bagger thing. Okay, I can't remember if that's metric or not. 13 mil, I guess. Holy shnikes! Who put that on? It's our custom little adapter thing we built there really quick. It worked good. The whole bagging season worked good for all the leaves and all the stuff. Pretty good. Season ran so late last year too, I never even got a chance to wash the mower deck off before I had the water shut off. So unfortunately, I think I was still bagging stuff after it got cold enough I'd turn all the water off. So I'll probably be doing that soon. Whoops. Who put that on? Me. Us. I got my little plugs in the hydraulic ports here because the grass and crap gets into them and makes a freaking huge mess. So, all right. There I think we go. We are, well, besides the tires, might not do them today though. I think we're ready for mowing. Yay, mowing. All right, well, the day sure went by. I don't have time for doing this today, unfortunately. I wanted to make some mounts on the side of the trailer to hang the ramps on while I'm driving and stuff, and what have you. And you know, when I'm loading it or digging and loading, I can just leave the ramps on the side and then, you know, use it that way. Not, unfortunately, going to happen today, though. But anyways, I had the mower out and not really cutting with it, but just giving her a test out, chewing up some old, some of the old branches and little small stuff that fall off, you know, the trees and stuff there. But chewed it up pretty good. It seemed to work pretty nice. So one other job I did want to do today, though, was move this bench over to its place. And probably should move it with this, but I was out late yesterday with the bucket on there separating some topsoil. I wanted to show you that, guys, today too, but that's not going to happen either because I'm just about out of time again. But anyways, we're going to try the Mini X here after I extend your legs, get you into a bit of a viewing position. I guess that'll work for there, but anyways, I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're going to give her a shot. It's got no real lifting things on this, so I basically need to get it off the ground. Don't know where I want this in position. There. Got a couple of straps on here. I think it should probably work. Should move some rock. Let's just see what's going to happen here. It might tear the boards off. I don't know. Sturdy. I don't think I better swing with it though, that might be bad. And we'll roll over here and set her in place, even though I think I got her backwards now. Crap, I'm gonna have to switch around here, I guess. That's alright, I can do that over there. Hopefully it's okay. It's gonna be a long drive. Oops, sorry. She's gonna be a long drive over there, but we'll maybe not have to film the whole thing, because I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'll just back up the whole way. I got the tracks extended too right now. I tell you, they give these Mini X's a lot of power. It's pretty awesome. I don't know what that would weigh. It's not a whole lot. I think maybe each side thing is about 50, 70 pounds maybe. So probably, I don't know. The whole thing probably weighs maybe 150, somewhere in around there. I don't really know. I got a car coming here, so I'll have to wait a minute. Trying to turn here on the pavement. Working pretty good. So I do have it the wrong way, unfortunately, but I think I can get her close and just shove her over after by hand. It's not really that heavy. I don't really know if I want to try swinging with it too much. I don't think that could be any heavier than that great big bucket we built with the, you know. Well, we'll get her close here, I guess. Seat. Now I got a dryer. Yeah. Visiting. Not too bad. Not really lined up with the signal. Oh well. This one here can come back onto. I moved this one off when I was plowing snow. Something like that. Perfect. Well, there we go. Another job done. That's good. Sorry I didn't film the rest of the building on that bench. I just kind of finished up the last few minutes yesterday and did that. So, but basically it was just 2 more boards. Drill them, put them on. You know, that was it. So, all good. But anyways, I guess that's... Ooh, getting all tangled up my straps. Come on now. I had a wider set of straps like these. They're double the size, so they're 2-inch. That wire. I had a set of them. Left my tractor out protecting a grave one night, you know, so nobody falls in. I got plywood on it too and everything, but I went to get them the other day there. Gone. Somebody walked off with them. So that sucks. Because they were really good straps. Although, you know what, they were sort of getting older-ish and almost kind of needing to replace anyways, so whatever. I got the guys ordered me another couple of sets, one that's 5 foot and one that's 6 foot, so ticked me off though when I needed them and I didn't have them there. That's what I would use for stuff like that, moving stuff like that, or get underneath the stone, put the straps in and pick the whole stone up and move it, right? If I got to dig something. So really ticked me off, but anyways, that's alright. We'll get a new set. Can't freaking leave anything anywhere anymore at all. which is really stupid. So, anyways, I guess that's it for today. I'm gonna head her out. I'm dying of thirst here. Cabela's Own. Oh, wait. Cabela's Own water. Tastes kind of funny, but it's alright. Yeah, but just one of those days where just can't stop for 5 seconds to get a freaking drink of something. And that I just did. So, I better make sure I turn the air compressor off. It's on right now. I'm afraid of it, like, somewhere there's a lot of connections and a lot of hoses. That a hose is going to blow somewhere, and then I'm not down here like all weekend for say, and then it freaking runs like the whole bloody time, because I think it would just keep going until the thing exploded or let go or something. But it's a pretty awesome air compressor, but I don't think it would go. I don't think it would stop until it stopped. You know, that's the crappy thing of that. But anyways, next week, pardon me, next week I want to pull out and dispose of, or get rid of. Up at our house there, we've got an old tent trailer. Let me find the right key here. Hang on. Oh, it's already locked. Yes, there is an old tent trailer that sat where it's sitting for got to be a good part of 8-9 years now. And we got it for free. Some people wanted to get rid of it. We got it for free. We used it a couple of years. I did a bunch of stuff to it to get it working again, but then we've had it in the yard back here, and the top never really closed properly the way it should have, like from new. So something, I guess, one of those years got into it and pretty much trashed the whole thing. So it's not good for anything except scrap now. So I got to get it pulled out, get rid of it. I'll probably just drag it out and throw it on the side of the road here and put a yours sign on it, you know, yours kind of thing. I'll give you a quick show over here, but I want to see if it'll still open up, like the things will crank up. They're probably still all seized, but that's why the big trailer's sitting down there all locked up right now, because it's in the way of getting this thing out. So what moved into it, I don't know. Really don't care. But I'm gonna have to get some kind of machine up here to hook onto it to pull her out, because she's kind of buried. She's kind of buried. And it's got a 2-inch ball, I think, on it, so I'll just hook something onto the frame part there and just start reefing. I should have brought the mini X up and hooked something, a chain onto it or something. It probably would have pulled that out. Tires are probably flat. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, that's all collapsed inside now. I can feel it. It's all collapsed. It's all garbage. Stupid thing. Anyways, we got a better one. As you all know, we got a better one, and hopefully nothing moves into it except us. But nowadays, like that, for instance, where do you get rid of anything like that? Here in Canada, I don't know. I guess I put it at the side of the road. Someone will probably come either hook it on and drag it up or whatever. I don't know. Or for this, for instance, if this thing was like in real crappy, bad garbage shape and it wasn't worth nothing, what would you do with it? Call a scrap guy, I guess. He'd come get it. I don't know. But this one's only 4 years old or something like that. So it's not too old yet. I think it's a 13 or something. I can't remember. But anyways, for frig's sakes, what now? Hang on. Okay, phone ringing silently in my pocket. Kind of like that. Wish it wouldn't ring at all, but anyways, it does. Oh, there's another job I got to do too on the list. One of these days is this cedar rail fence I built here. Was a nice fence at one time, and I think either I hit it with the plow and wrecked the middle supports, or the snow getting piled up on it one year was about 8 feet tall. That probably wasn't too good on it. Have to do that too. Get that all cleaned up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it or for it or whatever, but some of them rails are getting pretty scroty, you know. So I don't know, I might get some new ones or some better poles or something, make it look a little more, I don't know. I still haven't really thought of that a whole bunch yet, but something. That's a job we'll have to do. But I know those poles I dug down about 4 feet, I think, so they're down pretty good. So we're gonna have to dig it all out again and start from scratch, basically. I was thinking of going out and finding some, you know, new poles for it and put the new poles in and then just nail on some cross poles to make like a fancy thing, but I don't know. I can't remember why we put it there. I think it's because people would come and they always come to this back side door instead of the front door. I really don't understand why. We don't really know why either. But she's like, oh, we need a gate there too and everything, so they don't come back to the back door, because they're banging on the back door. We don't hear them, right? There's no doorbell back here, so why they do that, I don't know. They always do that. They're looking for something. They'll come back here to the back door. And I can just sometimes barely hear them downstairs if I'm on the computer doing stuff. And I don't know why, but whatever. Closer to the driveway, I guess, so they think that's the door. But yeah, I want to build some sort of a fancy thingy here just to kind of, you know, block things in a little bit and keep people from just barging through. And I don't know what yet or when yet. I got to find some posts. They sell posts down at Home Hardware. But geez, I got a whole friggin' bush of cedar trees and stuff all through here. I could probably use for some poles. I think one tree would give me enough poles for each side and maybe one or whatever in the middle. I don't know. I'd probably do something, but like I say, I don't know yet. Maybe I'll get some those great big huge frickin' mother trees and put 2 poles in like that and then nail the ones across it. That'd be awesome. Something like the size of our mailbox one down here. That was frickin' huge awesome. That's not massive huge, but I'll show you. You've probably seen it lots. You know, that size of that pole thing there. I think it's about a 12-inch pole there. So I was sick and tired of frickin' people driving into it, backing into it, knocking it over. And so I got a frickin' huge pole there and put that in and never had a problem since. That'll wreck your car hitting that one. So yeah, we got some cedars here. I just have to get in to get them, which I'd probably hook maybe to the ATV and just drive them. But anyways, I gotta rock. Thanks again for watching. Have a good night and a good weekend and all that stuff, and I'll catch you next week.